Hello class, this is Angel Briggs, and this is my presentation for international business travel. The country that I chose was Japan. The company that I currently work for is a Japanese-based company, so we have Japanese businessmen who come through, and that's where our corporate headquarters are. So that's why I chose Japan as my country to travel to. According to the U.S. Passport Service Guide, documents needed to travel to Japan are a passport only. It doesn't require for you to have a visa. You do not need a visa as long as your stay is 90 days or less for tourism or business. But they have to be valid for the duration of your stay. Visitors may not be employed in Japan while they are on a visa-free stay, and usually cannot change their visa status once they're in the country. Air travel would be the kind of travel that I would book to go to Japan. Also, according to the U.S. Passport Service, the average international ticket price is $1,368 to fly to Japan. It does say, however, that travelers who purchase international tickets 225 to 150 days in advance can see lower prices, with the lowest airfare prices being at 171 days prior to departure. The average is 1,368. If you book in advance, the further you book in advance, the more that the purchase price comes down. If it's 225 days or 150 days advance purchase, it goes down to $1,004 for a ticket. And if you purchase your tickets on Sunday, it can go as low as $906 per ticket, which is like $460 in saving, which would be really awesome. However, for business travel, you're not always going to be able to book your tickets 150 days in advance. Hotel accommodation prices range from what I saw from anywhere from 50,000 to 150,000 yen for a week stay. And that's arriving and departing on Sunday, which is the cheaper tickets. Most have 24-hour business stations, and they have multilingual staff to help with communication barriers. Japan is 15 hours ahead of our current time in Texas. They have a very strong culture in Japan, and they're very, very different from ours. I looked at a website that had 10 etiquette things to consider when doing business in Japan, and I've just listing a few. In Japan, silence speaks loudly about your wisdom and emotional control. That runs kind of different than what we do here at home, where being more outgoing can facilitate better communication. Singling out an individual in a group for special recognition, no matter how helpful that person is to you, is likely to embarrass them. They work on a team or a group type of environment when it comes to business meetings and how they do business, and so always remember that the team concept is very important to the Japanese, and strive to give public credit to the entire group instead of one individual. For Japanese business professionals, a business card, pronounced meishi, is an extension of their identity. Therefore, it's important to observe some ingrained rules of etiquette that signal respect for that person. It's considered very disrespectful to take their card and put it in your back pocket or your wallet. It's in when you, out of respect, when you accept the card, accept it with both hands, briefly read it, and place it in your business card holder if you're standing. If you're seated, place it on the table for the duration of the meeting, and then place it in your business card holder. Do not put it in your pocket or your wallet or anything like that. If you have business cards to present to them, present it to the Japanese printed side facing the person you're offering it to, and offer it to them with both hands. Never ever push the card across the table to them or toss the card to them. That's considered very disrespectful. You have to get up and walk over and hand it to them with two hands. Hierarchy is paramount. Treat the older executives with a more marked difference than you do the younger ones in the group that you're interacting with. And be sure to greet the most senior person before you greet some of the younger people in their team. And offer your business card to the most senior person. As far as business attire, Japanese are very conservative. Men wear conservative business suits and blend in with the group. It's all about group business dealings and blending in with the group and not standing out. Women are encouraged to keep jewelry to a minimum so that they don't stand out. And it's also considered in good taste for women to not wear high heels if that will make you stand much taller than your male Japanese counterparts. The currency conversion for Japan is $1 equals 106.6 Japanese yen. So the rates that I mentioned before for the hotels was like 50,000 yen to 150,000 yen. So it's, you know, anywhere from like $400 to $500, moderately priced for a week, which isn't too bad. Anyway, this is my presentation for international business travel. Thank you very much and have a great day.